Good day viewers, you are welcome. How to solve these nice functional equations for f of x, and what we are given is f of x plus 5 equals x squared plus 4x plus 5. So let's see how we can solve this using two different methods. So the first thing is we consider the solution from here, and if I consider this as method 1. So for the first method, so I'm going to use form manipulation to solve this. So from this left hand side, we have f of x plus 5 equals, so looking at this, we have x squared plus 4x plus 5, which is the given questions. Then this is not factorizable. Okay, so we cannot factorize this, and what I'm going to do here is, suppose I write this thing as f of x plus 5. So this equals, instead of x squared plus 4x plus 5, I'm going to write it as x squared plus 4x plus 4 plus 1. So this is still the same thing as this. And if I try to combine this together, then what we have here becomes f of x plus 5. So equals x squared plus 4x plus 4. So I will bracket this, then here is plus 1. So we have to note something here, that x squared plus 4x plus 4, so it's in the form of this. We have f of x plus 5 equals, so the whole of this becomes x plus 2 all squared. Then here is plus 1. So after having this, then so we need x plus 5 here. We know that our x plus 5, which is inside this function, so it's our domain. So let's call it D. Then what we are going to do here is, I want to manipulate this thing. So to manipulate that, we have f of x plus 5 equals, so if I change this one to x plus 5, so but initially I have x plus 2, it means I'm going to subtract 3 from here. So after I've subtracted 3, then I put everything in bracket, then with squared. So here is plus 1. So now that I've already make this side looking the same thing as what we have in the domain, then it is now left to us to replace this x plus 5 with x, since we are asked to calculate f of x. So by changing x plus 5 to x, we have f of x equals, so here is x plus 5, which has changed to x. So and here is minus 3. So I'm going to put this one in bracket. So and here is plus 1. Then we have to expand this. So by expanding, we have f of x, so equals, the expansion of this becomes x squared minus 6x plus 9. So and a is plus 1. So therefore we have f of x equals x squared minus 6x plus 10. So here is the result to this using form manipulation method. So let's see another method of solving this. So let's consider the second method and see which one is more effective for solving these functional equations. And as for the second method, so let's consider it as method 2. So here I'm going to apply substitution method. So let's say from this domain, which is x plus 5, if I let our x plus 5 here, which is our domain, suppose I let it equals to t. So that is, I'm going to make x the subject of the formula here. So therefore we have x equals t minus 5. So from this, right hand side, we have x squared plus 4x plus 5. I need x, and this is our x. But I also need 4x. So it means if I multiply this one by 4, what we have here becomes 4x equals 40 minus 20. And also I need x squared. So and from here we have our x squared equals t minus 5 squared. So then x squared equals t squared minus 10t plus 25. So let's try and substitute everything back. So therefore we have f of, instead of x plus 5, I'm going to replace it with t. We have f of t equals, instead of x squared, which is from these questions, x squared, I'm going to replace x squared with the whole of this. And here is t squared minus 10t plus 25. Then we have plus 4x, and that 4x is now our, we have it as 40 minus 20. So here we have plus 40 minus 20, then plus 5. So with what we have here, this is f of t equals t squared. So here is t and here is also t. So minus 10t plus 40, that is minus 60. So here is 25 plus 5. So 25 plus 5, that is plus 30, then minus 20. So by this, we have f of t equals t squared minus 60 plus 10. And we need to find x, not f of t. So we have to replace x with t. So by replacing x with t, we have our f of x here. So equals x squared minus 6x plus 10. And we get the same answer when we apply substitution method to solve this functional equation. And similarly, when we apply form manipulation method to solve these functional equations, we get the same answer. So this is how it works. If there is any other method of solving this, we can drop it in the comment box. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification bell. See you in the next class. Never stop learning. Bye bye.